Tonight, Prince William and his wife Kate Middleton are getting set to move their family from Kensington Palace to a cottage on the Queen's Windsor estate outside London.
You won't believe the bittersweet moment that just unfolded at Buckingham Palace. Princess Charlotte, the world's youngest style icon and third in line to the throne, has captured hearts yet again. But this time it's different. In a moment that's left royal fans everywhere teary-eyed, the young royal said an emotional goodbye to the iconic palace. What's behind this unexpected farewell? And what does it mean for the future of the monarchy? The royal family's shift. The British royal family has always been synonymous with grandeur, living in palaces, castles, and the kind of luxury most of us can only dream of. But now, in a move that's turning heads across the globe, Prince William and Kate Middleton are stepping away from the traditional royal lifestyle. The family is trading their London mansion for a countryside cottage, and it's not just any move, it's one that has everyone talking about Princess Charlotte. Here's the deal. Princess Charlotte, Prince George, and Prince Louis will now call Adelaide Cottage in Windsor their home. The cherry on top? They're all set to attend a private school in Berkshire, leaving behind the iconic Buckingham Palace. Yes, you heard that right. The only daughter of Prince William and Kate Middleton is saying goodbye to the palace life. But why would the Prince and Princess of Wales make such a bold decision? And what does it say about the future of the royal family? Reports from inside the palace suggest the move was all about giving Charlotte and her brothers something priceless, a private and stable environment. For the royal couple, this meant finding a home away from the constant public eye and media frenzy. It's not just about privacy, though. This relocation ties back to family legacy and personal values. Adelaide Cottage, nestled on the Queen's Windsor estate, carries its own charm, a far cry from the towering walls of Buckingham Palace. It represents a shift in priorities for Prince William and Kate Middleton, emphasizing their roles as parents before royalty. The move is also symbolic, breaking away from the rigid traditions of the past. It signals a more modern monarchy, one that values family dynamics over ceremonial grandeur. What does this mean for Princess Charlotte? For starters, it's a big step toward a life that's just a little less royal and a lot more relatable. For a young princess growing up in the public eye, this could be the key to a balanced childhood. This decision shows that even in a world of crowns and titles, the heart of the matter is family. And isn't that something we can all relate to? According to royal expert Robert Jobson, the decision to relocate wasn't only about finding a quieter environment. It was also deeply tied to Queen Elizabeth II and the emotional bond Prince William shared with her. After the passing of Prince Philip in 2021, William felt an undeniable pull to be closer to his grieving grandmother, who was navigating an incredibly challenging time, both personally and as the head of the monarchy. For William, Windsor seemed like the perfect place for his family to settle. Being close to the Queen meant more than proximity. It symbolized a gesture of support during a pivotal moment in royal history. With Kate by his side, they took steps to ensure their presence wasn't just helpful, but also comforting. Sources have revealed how these efforts became part of daily life. From frequent visits to shared meals and even casual phone calls, the young family brought moments of joy and normalcy into the Queen's routine. Queen Elizabeth reportedly developed a particularly close bond with Princess Charlotte, seeing in her a reflection of the monarchy's future. When Queen Elizabeth II eventually passed away peacefully at Balmoral Castle, the impact of these years spent together became clear. But amidst the sadness, one relationship stood out: her bond with Princess Charlotte. Of all her great-grandchildren, Charlotte shared some of the most precious moments with the Queen during her final months. This special connection has sparked curiosity. How did Charlotte become the Queen's favorite great-grandchild? To truly understand, we need to rewind and look at key moments that shaped Charlotte's unique place in the royal family. From her early days as the only daughter of Prince William and Kate Middleton to her growing role as a future key figure in the monarchy, Charlotte's story is intertwined with family traditions and modern royal life. A princess steals the spotlight. Princess Charlotte of Wales made her grand debut on May 12, 2015, at St. Mary's Hospital in London. She's the second child and first daughter of Prince William and Kate Middleton, officially known as the Prince and Princess of Wales. But here's the thing. Charlotte isn't just another royal baby. She's third in line to the throne. Yep, her big brother, Prince George, might be next in line, but Charlotte's got a pretty historic spot in this royal lineup. She arrived at 8:35 in the morning, and let's just say it wasn't your average family milestone. It felt like the entire country was celebrating. Crowds gathered outside, cameras were clicking nonstop, and when the royal family stepped out to introduce Charlotte to the world, it was a moment people couldn't stop talking about. One of those "where were you when" kind of moments. Now, the amazing thing is that Charlotte ended a 25-year streak of boys in the royal family. That's right, after decades of royal sons stealing the spotlight, it was finally time for a princess to shine. And thanks to a major rule change, Charlotte didn't lose her place in line for the throne when her younger brothers were born. No more outdated boys before girls nonsense. It's all about birth order now. How cool is that? Making history before she could even crawl. And this isn't just about Charlotte. The same rule applies to all descendants of the Prince of Wales, thanks to the Succession to the Crown Act of 2013. Basically, if William and Kate's first child had been a girl, she'd be next in line for the crown without a single eyebrow raised. Gender? No longer a throne deal-breaker. When Princess Charlotte was born, Queen Elizabeth II was still reigning. Charlotte was her fifth great-grandchild, and it's safe to say the Queen had a soft spot for her. Can you imagine the joy of meeting a tiny princess who would one day carry on the family legacy? And with Charlotte's irresistible baby charm, that moment was probably one for the royal scrapbook. So, how did the world find out the big news? No surprises here, Twitter! The palace dropped the announcement just hours after Charlotte's arrival, giving everyone the details they were waiting for. And yes, Prince William was right there by Kate's side for the delivery. But because this is the royal family, they didn't stop with a simple tweet. They went full-on regal with the announcements. Buckingham Palace made it official with a traditional easel declaration, a vintage royal move that feels straight out of a historical drama. And if that wasn't enough, gun salutes in Hyde Park and at the Tower of London echoed across the city to honor the new princess. When it comes to celebrating, the royals do not hold back. The energy was through the roof. Fans gathered with handmade signs, waving flags, and even breaking out into songs to welcome Charlotte into the world. If you were anywhere near that scene, you couldn't help but feel the joy. It was like a royal block party. London didn't hold back when it came to welcoming Princess Charlotte. Iconic landmarks, including the London Eye, lit up in soft pink hues to celebrate the arrival of the royal family's newest star. And just 2 days later, on May 4th, her name was officially revealed, Charlotte Elizabeth Diana. It's a heartfelt tribute to her grandfather, King Charles III, her great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, and the unforgettable Princess Diana. Fans couldn't stop talking about one thing: how much Charlotte resembled her great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth. From her playful expressions to her lively personality, people quickly started calling her the mini-queen. And let's be real, they weren't wrong. Not long after her birth, Charlotte made her first public splash in photos taken by none other than her mom, Kate Middleton. These pictures of her hanging out with her big brother, Prince George, broke the internet. By July 2015, Charlotte was back in the spotlight for her christening at St. Mary Magdalene Church. She wore a gorgeous Honiton lace and satin gown, a replica of a Victorian-era heirloom from 1841. It was all kinds of traditional, but let's be honest, Charlotte totally rocked it. Speaking of her christening, it was a heartfelt ceremony packed with meaningful details. Like the water for her baptism was brought straight from the River Jordan, a sacred nod to history, and the royal family brought out their iconic silver-gilt font, a centuries-old treasure that's graced countless royal christenings. It was the perfect blend of heritage and celebration. Since her first day at the palace, Charlotte has been a star in her own right, capturing hearts everywhere. As she's grown, Princess William agrees that her bubbly personality and playful charm have become impossible to miss. Whether she's attending a grand royal event, Charlotte has mastered the art of spreading those feel-good vibes. In fact, Charlotte's confident nature and adorable sass have already earned her a reputation as a modern royal with a fresh twist. Now, let's talk about sibling goals. Princess Charlotte shares the kind of bond with her brothers, Prince George and Prince Louis, that melts hearts everywhere. She's often seen stepping into her big sister role with so much care, gently guiding little Louis during public events. That sweet, protective vibe, it's got fans falling for her even more. Even as a young royal, Charlotte has been a pro at public appearances. From her appearances at formal events or a relaxed family outing, she has this effortless way of stealing the spotlight. It's like she was born for this. And well, she kind of was. And when it comes to lighting up royal events, Charlotte's a natural. Take Trooping the Color, the annual bash for King Charles's official birthday. Charlotte's been spotted waving to the crowds like a seasoned pro. But let's not forget the viral moment of 2019. Remember when she cheekily stuck her tongue out at the crowd? It was pure Charlotte. Playful, bold, and totally unforgettable. By 2022, Charlotte hit a major milestone. Her first solo outing at just 7 years old. She joined her parents, William and Kate, at the Commonwealth Games swim meet. But it was more than just a family hangout. She also spent time with her great-uncle, Prince Edward, his wife Sophie, the Countess of Wessex, and their kids. Quite the royal day out. Charlotte showed up in classic Charlotte style, charming and polished. She wore a striped dress with neatly braided pigtails and looked every bit the young royal. Throughout the day, she was all smiles and giggles, clearly enjoying the lively atmosphere. One sweet moment? Sitting beside her mom, Kate, who explained the games to her. Later, she also made headlines by teaming up with Prince William to deliver a heartfelt good luck message to the Lionesses ahead of the Women's Eurofinal.
We both want to wish the Lionesses the best of luck for tonight. You've done amazingly well in the competition and we're rooting for you all the way.
Good luck, I hope you win. Bye.
Basically, Charlotte and William wished them good luck in a video message before their big match against Germany, showcasing her growing grace and thoughtfulness. It was a simple yet powerful moment that perfectly blended her royal upbringing with a modern, relatable charm. You see, William and Kate are rewriting the royal parenting rulebook, aiming to give Charlotte and her brothers the best of both worlds. Sure, there are royal duties, but they're also committed to giving their kids a childhood filled with normal experiences. Clearly, their goal is to raise them with values like kindness, humility, and service, while helping them appreciate their unique roles. And honestly, Charlotte already radiates those vibes in her public appearances. As for the future, Princess Charlotte's role in the monarchy will grow and evolve. But one thing's clear, she's bringing fresh energy to the royal family. With her confidence, charm, and the solid grounding her parents are giving her, Charlotte is shaping up to be a symbol of continuity and hope for a new generation of the monarchy. The future looks pretty bright with this young princess leading the way. As Charlotte grows into her role, she's already proving she's not just a future leader, but a trendsetter in her own right. From her poised public appearances to her undeniable influence, this young royal is turning heads and setting the stage for something extraordinary. Let's dive into how Princess Charlotte is captivating the world in more ways than one. The Princess Charlotte effect. Princess Charlotte carries herself with a calm confidence that's rare for her age. Whether she's waving to crowds or sitting through a formal event, she's the picture of poise. What's going on behind those expressive eyes? We may not know, but it's clear she's got this royal thing down. Now, from the moment Charlotte was introduced to the world, it was obvious. Everything she's seen wearing turns into an instant sensation. This global phenomenon, dubbed the Princess Charlotte effect, has turned her into a style icon before she's even hit double digits. So here's the thing. If Charlotte's spotted with a dress, a toy, or even a hair accessory, demand for it goes through the roof. Parents and fans alike rush to buy whatever she's rocking, and brands often sell out within hours. Her influence has become an international trend at this point. Case in point, when Charlotte was first introduced to the world on the steps of the Lindo Wing, she was wrapped in a €68 shawl. Within hours, that shawl sold out, with parents everywhere trying to get their hands on it. It was her first big style moment, and it set the tone for what was to come. A mini fashion influencer making waves globally, one adorable outfit at a time. The Nottingham-based company behind Princess Charlotte's famous shawl, G.H. Hurt & Sons, their website was flooded with 100,000 visitors from 183 countries, including the United States, Australia, and Canada. According to their director, Gillian Taylor, it was a day they'll never forget. And who could blame them? That kind of moment doesn't happen every day, but it's not just shawls. Anything Princess Charlotte wears turns into a must-have item. Take Margarita Pato, the founder of the Spanish children's wear label, M&H. Her family-run brand saw a total transformation when Princess Charlotte was spotted in 2 of their floral dresses. For a mid-sized business with just 5 stores in Spain, this was nothing short of monumental. Their strategy of keeping stock limited, just 10 dresses per store, normally worked to maintain exclusivity. But when photos of Charlotte hit the internet, those dresses sold out faster than anyone could have imagined. Even with their capped inventory, the demand kept soaring, and parents scrambled to find the dress for their kids. What's interesting is how Kate Middleton tries to keep it low-key. She often repeats Charlotte's outfits or pairs them with classic pieces, like those adorable floral dresses from M&H matched with pink cardigans. It's her subtle way of keeping things simple. But let's be real, it hasn't slowed down the hype one bit. If anything, it's made people want the looks even more. A poll even revealed that 1 in 5 parents draws style inspiration from Charlotte when shopping for their kids. And the numbers prove it. After Charlotte wore pink booties on a family skiing holiday, sales of similar booties jumped by 97% on one clothing site. Retailers like Alex and Alexa have experienced the magic of the Princess Charlotte effect firsthand. After her photos hit the internet, whether it was her official portraits or the sweet moment of her perched on the Queen's lap for a family portrait, shoppers swarmed their site looking for pale pink cardigans and floral dresses. It's like anything Charlotte touches turns into fashion gold. Also saw their website traffic shoot through the roof after Charlotte wore one of their outfits in her first birthday portraits. Gonzalez shared how the royals have ignited a global love for traditional Spanish-style clothing, with orders rolling in from places as far-flung as South Korea. Though Charlotte hasn't appeared in an overwhelming number of official portraits, the ones she has graced pack a serious punch. Every new outfit she's seen wearing sparks a frenzy, sending sales soaring for retailers. But the impact goes far beyond sold-out dresses and booties. Financial experts estimate that Princess Charlotte's lifetime value to the United Kingdom economy is over 3 billion euros, and that's just the beginning. But that's not even the wildest part. Mind you, Princess Charlotte is officially the wealthiest of King Charles's grandchildren, even surpassing her older brother, Prince George. According to an August 2023 Reader's Digest report, Charlotte's net worth is estimated at an astonishing 3.6 billion euros, roughly $4.6 billion. That's right, she even outranks her younger brother, Prince Louis. Royal charm, a global fan base, and unparalleled influence? Charlotte's not just a princess, she's an economic powerhouse in pigtails. Research by Electric Pride on Cars confirms what many already suspected. Princess Charlotte's officially the richest child in the world. A lot of this influence can be traced back to her mom, Kate Middleton, whose impeccable fashion choices have turned Charlotte into a global style icon. Despite all the glitz and headlines, Charlotte remains refreshingly grounded. She's cheerful, down to earth, and already making an impact by reflecting her parents' values of compassion and respect. These aren't just qualities for show. They resonate far beyond England, giving a glimpse into the kind of leader she might become. Charlotte seems to be embracing her royal responsibilities one step at a time, showing a maturity that promises a bright future. And let's not forget Charlotte's groundbreaking place in royal history. She's the first royal female to keep her spot in the line of succession, even with a younger brother in the picture. That's a big deal. It makes us wonder, what kind of queen will she be? Will she honor tradition or shake things up with a modern twist? For now, it's all speculation, but one thing's for sure, Charlotte's story is just starting, and the world will be watching every step of the way. Do you think Princess Charlotte will redefine the monarchy? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more.